I mean, the other side of this is, fundamentally we have to acknowledge the fact that spray applied foam is cellular plastic,
Yeah.
right? And for many reasons, both legitimate and illegitimate plastics have the word plastic has become kind of a bad word. In some regards, I think it's been unfair in certain product segments, particularly in construction, where, in my opinion, I think the goal of any product or system in construction should be that it lasts
Longevity.
hopefully
Yeah.
indefinitely, right? I
Yes.
mean, we want our buildings to stand hopefully forever. I mean, if you really want to get down to what is green and what is efficient, creating an indoor space that can last the test of time and also operate efficiently is really, really important. And certainly not to say that other products can't last the test of time, but we can look back at the last 20, 30, 40 years and acknowledge the fact that certain fibrous insulations they do break down over time. Um, and it's the nature of the beast. You take your pros and cons with all the different insulating materials that are out there, and make a decision that's best for you, your family, your business. It's funny. I feel like the political divisiveness that we see in our country and in some regards across the world. I'm used to it. I've been living it my whole life in the insulation and energy efficiency field in relation to insulation. Insulation is as an industry is extremely tribal, and
Yeah.
I never understood it. Everybody has their products, has their ways of using their products,
And they believe
and
that that's the only way to go, right?
yeah, and they fight it. They will readily engage any opposition to debate, why theirs is the best or why yours is the worst. As
That's what's
someone
so
who actually,
beautiful. I remember the first time I talked to you, the you said this at the in the middle of our call. You said, I never tell my clients that spray foam is the only way to go. I believe that every product has its particular use. Like there's certain applications where spray foam is perfect for, and the others where fibrous is perfect for. And that's what's so nice about the way you talk about spray foam. You're not pushing the product. You recognize its advantages, and you know that it's good in certain applications and not perfect in the others. In others.
yeah, and again, taking into account your personal preferences in relation to what materials that you are comfortable
Comfortable
with
with.
or that you want to have in your life. Yeah, and again, I harp on this a lot, but to me, if we're going to get into the place in plastics in our lives in our society, I mean, to me, single-use plastics is probably the most egregious thing that humans engage in. If we want to talk about plastics such as, say, composite trim or certain types of composite siding, again, that is going to give a building potentially 40, 50, 60 years of use. It's hard to look at those products that are composite and synthetic and say they don't have a place here. I think they do. Um, but hey, we all have our own preferences, and I guess in some regards we let the market decide. And as far as I can tell, being in the construction space for as long as I've been, most consumers, designers, and architects want products that are composite, synthetic, that are going to last as long as possible.